It was at a party last October in this house in San Diego. That woman says Araiza took her to a room with other student athletes inside and raped her for an hour and a half.
But I was taken into the room, I was pushed onto the bed face down, and I started falling in and out of consciousness, and the memories kind of get blocky, but several men were taking turns assaulting me from behind.
The woman, who was underage at the time, says she's had to deal with serious mental trauma, and the pain of that night almost a year ago will stay with her for the rest of her life.
Bitch is lying. Attention to reality, you know, they get demonized, and I'm just one of these soldiers out here trying to bring attention back to reality.
Or what the hell she asked? I was waiting for her.
She's talking about the beauty standard. These black folks' minds are so warped. I understand why this particular person, the one in the blue, would say that, because she's trying to maximize her pool of potential suitors. Former Bills punter Matt Araiza wasn't present during alleged gang rape. Last August, just days after earning the starting job as the Buffalo Bills punter, rookie Matt Araiza was the subject of a civil lawsuit alleging that he and two San Diego State football teammates participated in a gang rape of an intoxicated 17-year-old girl. While little was known publicly, San Diego police had spent nearly 10 months on the case before forwarding it to the district attorney without a recommendation for prosecution. The graphic allegations in the civil lawsuit, however, created a public frenzy. It included a claim that during an October 15, 2020 party at a home near SDSU, the campus, Araiza led the girl into a bathroom where at least 3 other men waited. Once inside, Araiza threw the girl onto the bed face first. Oh, my bad. I said bathroom, but it's a bedroom. My bad. Once inside, Araiza threw the girl onto the bed face first. The girl went in and out of consciousness while suffering through the horrific gang rape. It lasted an hour and a half before she stumbled out of the room, bloody and crying, in part because multiple piercings had ripped through the skin during the attack. That sounds like a movie, don't it? Like, how many movies you seen like that, bro? That seems like it came out of a damn movie script. Within days, the Bills cut Araiza, and Bill said, "We just think it's the best move for everyone to move on from Matt and let him take care of his situation." That came from the GM of the Buffalo Bills. Araiza remains out of football despite prosecutors announcing on December 7, 2022 that after conducting their own 124-day investigation, they wouldn't be pressing any charges in the case. A fuller picture of what police and prosecutors found, however, is now available on a 200-page transcript obtained by Yahoo Sports of an 100-minute meeting in which a deputy district attorney offered a detailed explanation to the girl and her attorneys. Perhaps most notably, the district attorney's office concluded that Araiza couldn't have led the girl into the alleged gang rape because he left the home at about 12:30 in the morning, an hour prior to when evidence suggested the alleged gang rape took place. Additionally, prosecutors told the girl that video recordings of the incident in the bedroom made it impossible to determine, let alone prosecute anyone, whether there was a gang rape at all that night rather than consensual sex with other men. In looking at the videos on the sex tape, I absolutely cannot prove any forcible sexual assault based upon what happened, Amador said, the district attorney. So here's where we dive in and find the discrepancies and differences between the police investigation and the civil lawsuit investigation, right? So for Araiza, the most powerful exculpatory evidence came from a number of short videos of the encounter between the girl and 2 or 3 men in the bedroom. Timestamps show it occurred at about 1:30 a.m. Citing a witness and other information, prosecutors concluded Araiza had left the party at 12:30 a.m. Amador explained. The lawsuit additionally alleged that Araiza knew or should have known that the girl was only 17 years old and that she was heavily intoxicated. The girl and some other high school friends became aware that a party was being thrown at the house just a few blocks from the SDSU campus. The group let themselves in through a back gate. Witness interviews from the party including 2 of the girl's friends with whom she arrived, said she didn't appear to be drunk at the time. Other witnesses said that the girl was telling everyone she was 18. A witness who was in the house gave a statement saying that at least at one point in the party that you made a statement telling people at the party you were 18, Amador explained to the accuser. Another witness at the party, a different one, said that she specifically heard you say you were 18. There was additional evidence cited by Amador from a recording from a party the night before. She was at a party the night before at a different residence in which the girl says on camera that she is 18. The civil lawsuit alleged that soon after the girl's arrival at the party, she was separated from her friends, and Araiza led her over to the side yard of the house where he told her to perform whatever against her will, against her consent. Araiza, however, has always maintained that he never led her into a private area of the backyard, that she walked back there while he was urinating. She walked back there while fool was taking a piss. That's what Araiza said. Witness testimony, again including the girl's friends, played a role in prosecutors declining to press charges. The witnesses say that shortly after you arrived at the party, you left and came back shortly after, and you told a friend, "I just had sex." You didn't appear unhappy. You appeared to be having fun, and that the encounter on the side of the house with Matt was consensual. Additional witness testimony alleged that at this period of time, you were approaching men at the party saying, "I want you to fuck, and if you don't fuck, you're a bitch." They got expletive in the comments, but that's what she's saying. "I want you to fuck, and if you don't fuck, you're a bitch." I'm assuming she said you're a bitch, but all right. While the civil lawsuit claimed that right after the Araiza encounter in the side yard, the football player led her into the bedroom in the house, the timeline established by authorities was much different. Prosecutors said that shortly after being with Araiza, witnesses said the girl again left her group and came back to report that she had sex with a different man at that party. Again, prosecutors explained witnesses suggest it was consensual. Bruh, leave these hoes alone, dog. You got shit to lose. Leave these hoes alone, bro. So then it goes on. You had returned and came back and said you had sex with a guy. This would have been the second person that you smashed that night. Again, you're described as being okay, not scared or distraught, seemed happy, seemed consensual because you's a hoe. Crying wolf because you got slutted out, bro. Again, you're not intoxicated at this point, that anybody would know your intoxication level to be to the point that they would not be able to tell that you weren't able to give consent. The timeline prosecutors pieced together suggested that this encounter occurred at 12:55 a.m., about an hour and a half after Araiza had left the house, which implies that Araiza went in that room that she claimed to be gang raped in. She was doing some shit with somebody else that she volunteered to do. This incident occurred on a living room sofa with one of the football players who was also named in the civil lawsuit. Parts of this encounter were filmed on a cell phone. Prosecutors said that the footage from the cell phone did not suggest any forced behavior. We got receipts, right? I guess that's what you got to do, fam, because, young motherfuckers are going to be young motherfuckers. Young and full of cum motherfuckers going to do what they going to do, bro. It's hard to fight that demon, dog. So if you're going to find yourself in an entanglement with, some promiscuous bitches, bro, most of these hoes do not have an issue with you recording them, bro. So if you, So maybe that's something you got to do. Like, ask the girl's consent. Can this shit be recorded? So you have shit to fall back on, bro. It's gotten to that point. Talking about your safety, your livelihood, your freedom, right? This motherfucker lost his job. Bills didn't even blink an eye. Just cut his ass just like that, bro. Like, fuck. First of all, before you cut me, let me provide you Exhibit A so you can see that there wasn't no motherfucking grape going on, bro. You got to put some safety parameters in place to fucking protect yourself, man. Anyway, there's nothing in the video that sounds like you're saying stop or this hurts or anything like that. It's crazy, bro, because you got the criminal litigators saying we're not gonna seek prosecution on this, bro. We have nothing. The bitch is a whore. She's a whore. She got slutted out, pretty much. We know how the judicial system be acting in situations like this, man. The girl's always the victim initially, man, and they're gonna throw the accused in the flame. You know what I mean? So it's bad when they refuse to seek anything. Like, bro, we don't have enough of the charges, man. It was all consensual. This bitch is lying, right? And you still got civil litigators trying to come after him, bro. That says volumes, dog. That says volumes. So good on fucking the San Diego County District Attorney Office getting this shit right. The justice system doesn't play around with shit like this, especially if it's a girl being victimized to this extent, being, ran through by some fucking predator-ass football players. That's like, motherfucker be salivating for shit like that criminally, man. But here we have nothing because the bitch is a whore. And yet again, they refuse to identify the girl. You can't get a comment. We need to start holding these hoes to the flame, man. Make some examples out of them, bro. That's the only way this shit gonna fucking stop. Like, look, this bitch is a whore. She cried wolf and she tried to fucking ruin this man's life. She already did ruin this man's life. Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if he didn't do it or not. You got this whole event out here for the world to see. Matt either, you know, got sucked off or smashed this girl in the fucking yard of a fucking college party, right? And shit like that happens, but it ain't for the whole world to goddamn see. And now this shit is gonna follow this man wherever he goes, right? Accused rapist, and now you know what type of shit this dude was involved in. Was in college. Like, everybody got their fucking skeletons in the closet, but this motherfucker had all the skeletons out in the closet because this girl cried wolf, and she's the dickhead, right? She's the fucking predator in this, victimizing other motherfuckers because of her poor decisions. The prosecutors offered to show the girl and her lawyers all of the videos they culled from the cell phone. The girl watched one during the meeting before deciding that was enough, because she knows she got caught. Prosecutors also said that the videos from the bedroom show that the girl's piercings were not ripped at the time and she was not bleeding from any wounds. Amador said her behavior in the videos made prosecuting anyone for grape impossible. That means she was getting down. Wasn't no grape, bruh. And they had some shit zoomed in. If you can fucking zoom in and see the shit wasn't ripped. I'm assuming that they're implying that she got her shit pierced, right? And, you know, she got graped so rough that they ripped the shit. No, these motherfuckers had that shit zoomed in, and she consented to it. You know what type of whore she is on some one night stand shit, and she fucking multiple dudes the same night, and she allowed motherfuckers to record that goddamn close into what the fuck is going on. You know what type of bitch you dealing with, bro. And the fucking the prosecuting officer said, I don't want nothing to do with this. Get this bitch out of here. We can't prosecute because Buddy ain't do shit wrong. He didn't do shit wrong. She volunteered, and she lied to everybody saying she was 18. Bitch, 17. But it don't matter. Buddy done lost his job. Buffalo Bills said, I can't fuck with you. Cut. Yet again. Another one. Crazy, bro. Look. I'm telling y'all, telling y'all, bro. Y'all motherfuckers that's out here doing this wild shit, bro. You gotta be careful. You better put some fucking safety parameters in place, dog. Luckily, these fools had shit recorded to save him from going to prison, but still, look at the shitstorm they found themselves in, bro. Gotta be selective if you doing these one night stands, especially in a situation like this. You fuck a bitch you don't know in the backyard, and she get fucked by another dude the same fucking night, and they got a nerve to fucking cry. Whoop, bruh, damn, dog, damn.